Okay, so take this from someone who has little to no viewers on Twitch, because I don't stream that often. If you're consistent with the steps I'm going to give you, you can grow. Because I know it's worked for me in the past, but I wasn't consistent with it, and that's my error. I'll show you how in today's video. Okay, so my first tip I'm going to offer to you guys is that you need to be natural when you're streaming. You need to be you. So try and make it as unscripted as possible. Don't try and copy other streamers. Be your own personality. So you want to be known as that person. So you want to be known as your username and your unique personality. Otherwise, what's going to set you apart from all these thousands of streamers on these other categories or in the same category as you? You need to be unique. Like, for example, real quick, I'm just going to go on browse, just real quick. I'm going to find a random category. Let's go on, I don't know, should we say Fortnite? Yeah, Fortnite's quite a popular one. So let's say we go to from low to high. Let's filter low to high. It comes up with a number of streamers, little to no views, if not no views. There's loads and loads and loads of streamers with no views. And as you move your way up, you go into the 1 view, 2 views. And they're getting higher and higher quality. And you can tell they're engaging more in their chat as they go up the list. So that's only showing that the higher quantity and quality of streams you do, the better your view count's going to be. And in no way you should focus on views, because that is not a good idea to have, but it is a good way of telling at what point you're at on Twitch and if you're doing the right thing. So if your view count is quite low, it means not necessarily that you're doing bad, but there are things you can improve on. But if I'm looking at the top person streaming on Fortnite right now, 3.8k views, they're probably unique, and their chat and their community know them for being unique. We've got 3.3k, 2.5k, 2.4k, all these different view counts. And as we just go down from high to low, it gets lower and lower and lower. But you get the idea. The people who are at the top, high to low category, are quite highly rated and quite recognized in the Twitch community for their personalities. Most of them. Either that or their gameplay, which we'll move on to in a second. Okay, so tip number 2 is you should have people, aka streamer friends, who should be there to play games with you and make your stream more interesting. They'll liven up your chat. They should be streamers themselves or some form of content creator, so they have some experience in the area of content creation. It would be quite nice to have someone with that experience streaming with you who might bring a bit more life to the chat and might bring more viewers in by the response of a mix of communities, and they might like that. So it's worth trying. I interrupt this video real quick just to say, for the regulars in the community, they would know every year I usually do a Christmas drop. This year I'm not doing that because of the Yash drop we just released. So we do have a discount though. So leader 20 till the 1st of January to pick up anything on the shop. I think it's only the Yash drop on there now, but you can pick up anything from that collection. We have phone cases, hoodies, all the good stuff, sick design, as you can see on screen now. Enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so tip number 3, which is what I was referring to on the first tip, is your gameplay. You need to make sure the game that you are playing is viewable to your community or your target audience. So Twitch is a very weird place. You have many different categories to stream on. The possibilities are endless. Well, you could go from anything from music to Fortnite, from just chatting to GTA, whatever you want. There's so many different options for you on Twitch, and it really does depend on what you want to play and what you will get you recognized. The number 1 rule for gameplay is you need to be enjoying the game. Otherwise, that connection with your community and the stream is not going to flow in a way that makes it exciting for your viewers to watch. And your view count is going to decrease. People will stop by, naturally, find your chat. And if you're bored in that game, they're going to sense that. They're going to sense that you're bored and go, right, they're not enjoying this game as much as, I don't know, this other guy who's got higher view count. So I mean, they see that view count and they find it, ooh, he must be good. So they go to them and they prefer them over you. So there's these building blocks you can add to the tips, one after another, just to improve your chat just a little bit more to get those few more views in your stream. Okay, so picture this. You have a certain amount of money, maybe it's Christmas money, maybe it's birthday money, who knows. You want to upgrade your setup. You want to upgrade something in your setup. You're a content creator / streamer. Let's say, I don't know, you have this really budget setup. You can only upgrade one thing. Now, if it was down to me, I would suggest going for the thing which will upgrade the stream quality. Something you need, which is higher priority than, I don't know, that £200 stream deck. So my next tip is going to be upgrading your stream. You want to think about what would improve the viewers' listening experience and watching experience. So let's picture this. You come into a chat, you as the viewer. You come into someone's random chat. You hear their mic, maybe it's a really bad mic, or maybe the video quality is really bad. Would you want to stay there and watch that streamer, or would you want to move to a streamer who has higher quality, better mic? You would want to move to the better quality streamer. So my next point is that you should always focus on things like microphones, video quality. All of these things are amazing for your stream. Don't focus on the unnecessary things like, I don't know, extra monitors. You can work around them. Yeah, sure, they're good things to have, but they're not things you immediately need to make a better stream. Like, I don't even have a stream deck right now, so, you know, it's whatever. I use something called Touch Portal. They don't sponsor me, but go check them out. Essentially, just don't waste your money. If you have a limited amount of money, don't waste it on things you don't need. The mic is a critical part of the stream. The video quality is a critical part of the stream. Because I would exit that stream right away if there is a buzzing mic in my ear. I hate that. Nothing more than going into a stream and hearing a buzzing mic. So just make sure you're not that guy. Literally, if you want a new mic, you can literally splash out, but you don't need to. I use a USB mic. This is what you're listening to right now, a blue snowball. Just a normal blue snowball. Let me look it up on Amazon real quick. Right, blue snowball. We are talking $49.99 for just what you're listening to me on right now. Does it sound good quality? As long as it's better than what you had before and you can afford it and you're not wasting your money and you have the money to use, go for this one. If you have more money to advance your setup in the future, you can always upgrade in the future. But this is what I'm saying, you can build up to bigger and better things. That's how streaming works. You can upgrade your PC gradually, you can upgrade your monitors, how many monitors you have. You can get these things you want gradually, but you've got to prioritize when you have a budget what you need first on a streaming setup. By the way, if you don't believe me about the mic situation, I'll leave a link down below with the mic and you can go cop for yourself if you were interested in what I was talking about. Okay, so my final tip for today's video is to make sure you expand your social media platforms. So whether this be advertising on Twitter whenever you go live, or maybe posting YouTube VODs, or maybe just uploading your VODs after streams on Twitch. Whatever you want to do, all these tips will help you out. I just do think it is important to expand out your social platforms, because if you do not, there will be no other way for people to discover you other than Twitch, which might be quite hard to grow on. Just try grow out a bit. So for example, I use YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all of these different things. TikTok even, you can create little TikToks saying you're live. TikToks do mad stuff, and you know, a lot of my growth has come from TikTok as well. I've had some pretty big TikToks. So just check out what works well for you and just experiment. The only way you can learn is by experimenting. If you managed to stay the whole way through this video, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I'll do some Christmas specials very soon, which should be out around Christmas time. If not before Christmas time. If not on Christmas Day, that'll be cool. Alright, see you guys.